Hello, and welcome to another edition of Good Deeds. It's brought to you by justserve.org, which is a great way to get connected with the many nonprofit organizations in our community that are making a difference in people's lives and helping out every single day. If you want to find an organization to connect with and volunteer your time, well, justserve.org is a wonderful place to start. Today, we are finding out more about Helping Hands OV with Sydney Anderson. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being on Good Deeds.
Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. And it's my pleasure to find out more about the work you're doing to help people in our community.
Absolutely. So Helping Hands OV, Orangevale Fair Oaks, we're a 100% volunteer organization. So we definitely need those volunteers. And our main mission is to assist elderly, low income, and disabled with small household tasks. So that could be mowing a lawn, getting on a ladder and changing a light bulb, just something they can't do for themselves or potentially afford.
And you know what? Those things can be a really big obstacle. For example, changing a light bulb. Well, if you can't change the light bulb, you've got a burnout bulb and you can't see very well, and people can trip, fall, injure themselves. You cannot underestimate the power of doing these little things.
Absolutely. It really is a true hazard, especially for our elderly and disabled community. That too, also smoke detector batteries. Getting up there and changing those is really difficult for a lot of people. So we're there to help.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, how do people get on a list or get connected with you to get help? Let's say there's an elderly person in the area and they've got a whole list of things that need to be done. What would their next steps be?
Give us a call. 916-426-8583 is the easiest way to reach us. Or if you're not feeling like calling, which we completely understand, you can send us an email at helpinghandsov@yahoo.com. We're also on Facebook. That's another way we can message back and forth. So really whatever is accessible and easy for you is accessible and easy for us.
Yeah. And if you know people, disabled or elderly folks that need help with these sort of things, pass that information along to Helping Hands.
Absolutely. Pass it along or even nominate. If you don't live in the Orangevale or Fair Oaks area, but say you have a parent or a grandparent or someone who you know who's low income, a single mom needing some extra help, you can nominate them too, reaching out to us. We will ask the recipient if it's okay. We want their permission, but yeah, feel free.
Yeah, we'll get the website up on the screen so people can see where to find you. How did Helping Hands OV get started?
So it started back in 2019. I myself at the time was a single mom working over 40 hours a week, driving my kiddo back and forth, trying to keep as normal of a life as possible, right? Sports and all that. And I was exhausted. At my wit's end, and came home one day, my lawn was almost up to my knees, and found my neighbor mowing it for me. And that simple act just really changed my life and made me want to pay it forward and assist other people who might need just a little bit of help or hope.
How many people do you estimate that you've helped so far with this?
Oh my gosh, between that, we also have delivered food from the food bank to people who can't leave their home back when COVID was going on. And then we also do some big community events. So we do Valentine's for seniors. This year we had over 7,000 Valentine's Day cards distributed to senior care homes, assisted living facilities, and more. Easter baskets for kids in need, where personalized Easter baskets are paired with kiddos in need. This year we had about 160 kiddos. So in total, not going to lie, I have no idea how many we helped.
It sounds like a lot of people, and it sounds like it's just growing and growing. And of course, that's why you need volunteers to keep it going and growing. What are some specific expertise or skills that are very helpful to what you're doing at Helping Hands?
So really anyone can volunteer. Like I said, if you're able to get on a ladder and change a light bulb or mow a lawn, we need your help. But really we're looking for contractors, electricians, plumbers that can help with a little bit bigger jobs. I know we just, for example, had a veteran that has a little bit of dry rot. So if we could get someone experienced with that to come out and help, that would be absolutely amazing.
And of course, it all starts by connecting with Helping Hands OV, and they can do that through your website or, of course, your email, which we'll get that up on the screen as well. And I just want to thank you for taking the time to share what you're doing. And thank you so much for what you're doing for people in the community. It's a much needed service.
Absolutely. We love what we do. And it doesn't even just, extend to people, even pets. We have a big pet festival coming up in September called Bow Wow Days, where we collect pet food from the community. All the shelters and rescues are there, so hopefully they can find their forever homes. And we stock the shelves of those shelters, rescues, and our Orangevale Fair Oaks food bank with pet food. So we even think about our pets in need.
What date is that? Because I actually have some pet food from my very picky kitty who just
Yes,
decided one
September
day.
28th. September 28th at Orangevale Community Park.
Okay, it's going on my calendar. I
Yes.
got donations for you.
Bring your pets.
Thank you so much for being on Good Deeds.
Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.